And over the years, we have been in farming all over and over again. You understand what ritual is? Ritual is something somebody does over and over. Today you come, you do it. Tomorrow you come, you do it. And now it is farming season. Part of that ritual has started. Everybody has gone to the farm. That is one reason why I'm making this presentation. Another reason is that over the years, in the recent past, I've been in several places. And each time I try to talk, if a farmer will tell me, I have been in this farming for the past 20 years. And as I stand here, when a farmer tells me that, I get so angry. Because when you tell me you have been in farming for 20 years, my question would be, what have you got to show for it? And the problem associated with this is that we can be in something for 20 years, 30 years, and we don't have anything to show for it. What is actually the problem? Kudos to our extension system in Nigeria. I think all the 10 facilitators are here. Our extension system, we have always taught farmers how to produce. We teach them all the technologies, all the gap, all the things we have pushed to farmers to adopt. And farmers have been adopting. But why are our farmers still poor? That is the question I want us to answer. We have pushed all the technologies from the universities, from the research institutes, from all over, from IITA, from ICRISA, from NCRI, and all the people. But why is it that the farmers still remain poor? It means that there is a disconnect somewhere. And that disconnect is what I would want us to fix this year. That disconnect is because our farmers do not know marketing. They only do this ritual that, permit me for using this word. Why I use it all the time is that there have been instances my wife will go to the market and she'll buy a bucket of tomatoes for 350 naira. At another instance, another time she'll go to the market, she'll buy the same bucket of tomatoes for 5,000. What is the difference between the time she bought the tomato at 350 and when she bought it at 5,000? Scarcity. But why is it called scarcity? When that is a very good opportunity for farmers. Why is it that only few farmers tap into that opportunity? You are calling it scarcity. But that is a huge opportunity for somebody to make money. But you are the farmer, you are calling it scarcity. But that is an opportunity that presents itself to the farmer to be able to make huge income. But the farmer will always prefer that returns of his farming season will go into it. His farming season will go into it. Okay, now everybody is planting corn, everybody will rush and now be planting corn. Everybody is planting something. Sorry, we know that ATAP has its mandate crops. But what I am presenting to you has to do with the mandate crops and beyond it. It's not limiting myself to the mandate crops. But that was the reason why this training, I was presented it during the IT training. It was started at the same, it was called the mandate crops. That's by. But what I'm talking about is about the mandate, ATAP's mandate crops and beyond ATAP's mandate crops. So, why this is also important to me that we have talked about scarcity. We say the scarcity, that's the problem. But that thing we call scarcity is a great opportunity. But why is it that farmers do not tap into it? It's because our minds are stereotyped on what we want to do. We are not looking at the market. But what I'm trying to present to you this morning is that your production is supposed to start with the market. Market is not an afterthought like we do. After we are finished producing, we now start looking for who will buy from us. We're talking about production, right? But I can tell you that You can start from the market before you produce your seed. You can actually do survey, find out who your target market is and what that market wants before you get into seed production. And that is the only time. If you produce exactly what the market requires, you will not be looking, people will be looking for you to buy what you have. But if you go and produce, when you finish production, you start looking for a market, you will be begging for people to buy from you. And this is what our farmers do. It's time for production, everybody go, you go and produce. When you finish production, you carry it to the local market and you sit. And you sit until somebody will go and tell you, you paid 5,000 to carry this and come to the market. I bet, let me help you. This thing was better, give us 7,000. You will buy off with that. I bet the market don't come. You will sell it off and go back to square one. That is the reason why the person that comes to buy from you, they call themselves middlemen. Some of you, they come to you and say, we want to buy at farm gate price. No, you're not transporting, we come to your farm, we buy it at farm gate price. That is the reason why the farmers make more. Do you know that a farmer, most of the people have interrogated, somebody will invest a whole chunk of 500,000, do a production for like 6 months. At the end of that whole season, he will sell that whole thing. The only thing he made out of that thing will be like 600,000. But if you check that 100,000 he made, if you calculate his actual labor that he has put into that farm, that 100,000 he has made does not even equate the labor he has put inside. But one middleman will come from nowhere. All he does is one day traveling arrangement. He will come and meet you there, buy that same thing at 600,000, moves it to another market, and most of the time the market he even sells is not even very far from you. That same thing he bought at 600,000, he moves to another market and sells it for 1.2 million. And he will make 600,000 in 2 days. Why the farmer that labored for 6 months at that to do the production makes 100,000 according to him, because that 100,000 is not even a profit. Because if he sits and checks his labor, he discovers that 100,000 does not cover his labor. But the man sits for 2 days, moves that particular product because he knows where the market is. And day in, day out, the farmer will keep producing, he will keep toiling, but the other man doesn't need to waste his time on going to the farm. He makes the actual profit. Remember, the people that toil to do the production makes nothing. So that's why I wanted to listen to this one. Anyway, enough of the talk. Let me move to what I want to is we call it smallholder agricultural empowerment promotion. It's a project that was introduced by JICA. What's your what's it called, my brother? Okay.
6 months statement or what?
No, your business plan. Any business you want to start, they tell you, give me your business plan. But why can't farmers make business plan? In the banks, the reason why they say, it's difficult to get money to fund agriculture. Because in our minds, if they say bring a business plan, it's difficult. It's difficult because of what? What has ever made it difficult to have a business plan in agriculture is because we don't have that business mindset is not there. Because if the business mindset is there, there should be a business plan. A farmer should be able to develop a business plan. If it's thought that the banks can fund it. But because that entrepreneurial mindset is not there, it's difficult for a farmer to say, this is the business plan we have. And that entrepreneurial mindset is what I am driving at bringing to you. Because that if you have the mindset and you think like a businessman, then you can run your agriculture like a business. How does a businessman start if you want to start a business? The first thing he does is he scouts out, even if you want to rent a shop. Do you just go to your village and go to one remote place and go and
So you want to do business. You start from a place where the business will be viable, right? That's the place, that's the first point of call. You don't have to go and buy goods and build a warehouse. If you go to your room in your place and go and build a warehouse and fill the place with goods, people will come there and buy it when the place is not viable. You see that going into production or stocking goods is not the first thing to do. The first thing a businessman does is that he needs to do a market survey. He needs to do a feasibility to know if this is impossible. Dry season. This is the dry season farming. You got like what did you do before you start? All you did is just rush the farm and you start planting. Even in the planting, you are planting. Which market are you targeting to supply? Do you know? Which market? Now there are several markets. Your local market is there, very good. But most of those people that you come and see with trucks, and come and load your sorghum and load your rice, and where are they going to? Do you know? You don't know, but you have never bothered to know. Some of those people that are bringing trucks to your local market to buy your rice, where they are going is not too far from you. Go and check. Where they are loading that product, they are saying they are loading truck. Where they are going to is not too far from you. And sometimes the limitation farmers will be, okay, you say, okay, we want to supply Wakot, right? Wakot is here, right? Labana is here. Why is it that, do any of you supply them rice? I'm asking, do any of you here supply them paddy? To go to Labana to find out what quantity they buy.
Actually, I think
we have left our activity for the past 20 years. We are not even involved. Some of the people training us, they have left agriculture.